Yes, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. It's a masterclass, and for the next 2 hours, myself, George Akid, and our wonderful craft expert are going to help you get the best out of your crafting as we look at dimensionals. It's going to be an exciting show. So much to have a look at through this show. You can already see it surrounded by all this crafty goodness. Now, don't forget, we've got great shows coming up for you later on tonight, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. It's Second Chance Sunday. But for now, we are heading into our masterclass. And well, do you know what? We need a very good teacher. She's stern but fair. She is the Fishmeister. She is the... What was that? Oh, you moved the guillotine. I just thought she passed wind. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the wonderful Debbie Fisher. Hello, Debbie.
Well, I did have a few bubbles last night, so yeah, not the drinking sort, of course. But yeah, we've got a great show coming up. We've got dimensionals, so we're going to be showing you everything that you create and build up and make from the beginning. We're going to be showing some of the beautiful hanging ornament dies, which are some of the best dies around at the moment. Brand new, just this last week. We've got the beautiful little handbags here that you can create. We've also got the amazing village, which you can create with all different shapes and sizes, which is incredible. And you're going to love that. And you're going to love even more the price of this, George, which is incredible. Crazy. So yes, stay tuned. It's going to be a really exciting next couple of hours where we're going to be creating all things dimensional.
We are indeed. Now remember, we always want to get involved in the show. Comment below on Facebook and YouTube. Any comments or questions you need to go over anything, we'll help you out the best that we can. It is, of course, a masterclass, and we're taking you back to the basics to get you the very best out of what you're buying. We want to make sure that you're the best crafters you could possibly be. But that first item that we're looking at is what the wonderful Debbie was talking about. It's the Everyday Hanging Ornament Collection. There's 34 elements within this, and you're also getting pokey tools in there as well, because do you know why? We're feeling generous, why not? You've got the brand new collection. They only launched the other day. You're getting the Opulent Hearts, Decadent Butterflies, Dreams of Summer, and Time to Celebrate. It's a great collection and designed in such a way to allow you to create something just so amazing. Now, within each set, you're going to get this. We're starting first of all with the Opulent Hearts. Now, what you'll get within the Opulent Hearts is the framework, all right? So what you can see there is you get that wonderful big worker die around the edge here, which allows you to create this wonderful frame. And then Debbie will show you how that all comes together. You'll also get the little hanging hearts and the small little sentiments as well, plus that wonderful frame. And you're also going to be getting the Decadent Butterflies, again, this time with that wonderful worker die, which is that wonderful circle with that wonderful fiddly bit at the bottom, I like to call that, along with the die to make the bow and the butterfly as well. They're the two worker dies, which also come with the hanging ornaments. Plus, we've also got, I call them like little booster packs. You're also going to get the butterfly at the Time to Celebrate set with all these different hanging elements. The big sunflower, the cocktail glass, anything else there you can make to hang it. Plus, as well, also this as well with the cupcake and the presently other booster section as well, which can allow you to create some amazing things. Just like this, indeed. Now, these are the wonderful, this is what you do when you get them all, when they've been squished down a little bit, they do take a little bit of time, just a little bit of work. However, it's well worth it because that is what you're going to create, a wonderful butterfly hanging in the middle. And then maybe you want to go with the wonderful Time to Celebrate. So you see it here again with that wonderful cocktail glass in the middle. Spreading it out allows you to create that as well with that beautiful hanging ornament in the middle, hence why they're called the hanging ornament dies. Alternatively, you may want to use these in a completely different fashion and make it into a bit more of a card feature. And that was created by Jan the other day. Me and Jan made that the other day. Oh, I didn't make it. I said Jan made it. I was just watching. I watched and I supported her, okay? I was there for support. But that is what you can make with these wonderful collections. Now remember, they are available individually on the website if one does take your fancy. However, the best deal and the best value for money is if you buy that full bundle that you see there on the screen, plus those two pokey tools, because they're going to be needed to get you the very best out of your wonderful dies that you're seeing today. So I'm telling you what, let's kick off with a brilliant demo. Debbie, what have you got for us first?
Yeah, let's use that Opulent Heart. It's a really lovely one. I love that. We've got Valentine's Day coming up, Mother's Day, Easter, all those really sort of spring-like events which are going to just look beautiful. I love that you can make these and pop them in a card because then when you open the card, it actually fans out. But to have a freestanding ornament, to have that heart hanging inside is really beautiful. So we're going to be using the mixture of the Opulent Heart and the Dream of Summer. You get a selection of what we call accessory dies. So these are all the accessory ones. I love this one. I love the flowers in there. I love the little cocktail glass, a little umbrella with that. And then you're getting your main worker die. There's 2 worker dies, what we class as the worker die, the ones that create the actual ornament for you. One is a heart, one is a circle. So we're going to take those ones out, and then we're going to take these accessory dies out. Now remember, you don't have to use them all just with this collection. Having accessories like this, or embellishments should I say, are great to have. These really large flowers are great. What I do love about this one, if you've got a little girl maybe, you could create loads of these as little hanging ornaments from a mobile, which would be lovely, and you could glitter them and they'd all shine in the lights. You've actually got a little hole also cut in there so you can thread your twine through that. So we're going to be using first of all this onto some of our Centura pearl. You know how I love my Centura pearl.
You do.
It is great cardstock. It's shiny. It's a 300 GSM plus a 10 GSM coating. It's great for die cutting, embossing, everything. So we're going to cut our first die into this one. I'm just going to grab myself a pokey tool, just see a couple of little pieces in there that need popping out. And then we're going to cut our flower as well. So I'm going to do that in the white card.
Okay.
We're also going to cut some of these leaves and some of our little mini flowers as well, just for embellishments. So let's pop them onto our Gemini plate. Now the dies themselves will go through, I'm pretty sure, yes, they'll go through the Gemini Junior.
Perfect.
I've got my big Gemini with me just so I can pop both on at the same time. We can cut both of those
Lovely.
out.
Loads of you getting in touch this morning or afternoon, wherever you are. And Connie, good morning from Snowladen, New Jersey. A high five to our CC team and Team Social. They've always been there, come rain or shine. And Terry, good morning from New Jersey as well. Pammy, hello again. Debbie and George from a chilly central New York, 1 degrees with -11 feel. Oh,
Bit chilly.
That's cold, isn't
That's
it?
a bit chilly.
That's too cold for me.
Too cold for me. Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely not a winter person.
I like autumn.
No, see, I don't get it. I know, you know what? I know people say, oh, autumn's lovely because you can get your woolly jumpers out and you can get all snuggly.
Yeah.
You know what? You can be nice and warm in the summer.
Love it.
Who wants to put a big old jumper on?
I tell you what I do, it's the walking through the leaves. That's what I like. Sorry, I'm just at home with my cup, just chilling here.
You look all very relaxed
Velvet
there,
relaxed
George.
here, walking through the leaves, eh? Hey, dears. Carry on as you were.
Yeah, George can have his cup of tea and we'll carry on crafting. And actually, it's probably what a lot of you are doing at home. You're probably watching us, having your cup of tea. Tell us what your drink of choice is or what you've got on the go at the moment, especially for those cold winter afternoons.
If it's something stronger, we won't judge you.
No, not at all. No, yeah, we'd just be jealous.
What do you think's in the cup?
Absolutely. Right, so once you've cut one of these, you need to decide how you're going to make them. And I mean that in what else you're going to put with them, because you need 6 to 8 of these. Now, you can put as many as you want, really, but we recommend 6 to 8. 6 seems to be the perfect number for them, but you can put 8 in and have a really nice sort of carousel of them. So let's take out all our other pieces. We're also going to bring some of our ink pads into play as well. So do look on the website because we do have some great offers on those as well. And what I also love is you get this really big heart. So not only do you get your worker die, you get your really big heart. You get 2 other hearts here, bigger ones. Your outside sort of matten layer, then you get your middle heart. We're not going to use the hearts because we're using our flower.
Right.
What we are going to do is bring in some of our ink pads. So just to ink some of these pieces up. Just going to take out, well actually I don't really need to, but just so you can see the detail in this die, you've actually got all the daisies, little, what are they called, nectar, they're not nectar, what are they called, they're not stamen, what are those little dots called in a sunflower in the middle? I don't, they might even not be called anything, but... Polleny bits. Isn't it funny how something sudden, you think daisies have been around for years, but all of a sudden I'm thinking, what are they called? What I love about these, George, you've actually got your line through the centre.
Yeah.
So if I just crease this in, you can't see it unless you put it in. So if you do just want to use it as a normal flower, you can. The reason they're folded is, or giving you a score line in the centre, is because you can also use these for dimension to hang in the centre. So for this one, I'm going to be bringing in just my pink tulip.
They're called disc flowers.
Disc flowers, so they're individual flowers on their own inside.
So, yeah.
See, I love our crafters out there. They know everything.
I'm sure.
Every day is a school day, isn't it?
Or it can be called a pistil.
A pistol. I've heard that before. That rings a bell.
But like Pistil.
Yes, yeah. I have heard that before.
Gardener's Time here on TV. That's how new. We've got grafting, gardening.
Oh, all sorts. Yeah, weather. Weathermen.
Loads of you asking some great questions, and we'll come to those a little bit later on. Once someone said, "Oh, how would you post these? How would you fold them?" But once
they lay flat.
They lay flat, don't they? Absolutely.
They do. Yep.
Loads of you get in touch as well. Grace is on the comments. Our wonderful colleagues are sorting everything out. Tech side. Annie, can you cut these from other material thicker than cardstock?
Right, so they are an intricate die at the base of them.
Yes.
So the heart would, yes, that would cut out of material, felt, anything like that. I don't think the bottom would, no. They are just thin metal dies, so you wouldn't be able to cut them out of like mount board or anything like that. But maybe sort of thicker cardstocks as such, or maybe like cork and things they might cut out of, yes. Right, and then we're going to have a let me just do the pink on the ends. Oh, I didn't bring my yellow in. Doesn't matter. I've got, oh, there's a yellow there. Look, I bet if we just do that, there'd be ink on there. There we go.
Jo says she's drinking coffee with caramel chocolate creamer for
Did you say carrot coffee?
Caramel.
Oh, I thought that's a new one to me. Carrot coffee.
Everyone has carrot coffee.
It's a new thing on the market, yeah.
And then she went
all the cool kids.
All the cool kids. That's what they sell in Starbucks. You get pumpkin spice lattes. You won't be surprised if you've got a coffee spice latte.
Well, that's very true.
Oh.
And then we're just going to finish this off by going on the outside just to add a little bit more pink. So you can do your decoration as sort of however you want it to be. You could even just cut them out of coloured cardstock like we have done the main one. So I'm only cutting one out because I've already got some cut out. So let's pop all these to the side. Don't want to lose any of my dies. And then we're going to bring in one that I have already put together only because you don't want to sit there and watch me do loads and loads of layers. So I've already done these layers here. All you're going to do is one side at a time. So you can see I've already done my 5 different layers. I've used different colours of Centura Pearl. So we've got our 1, we've got 2, 3, and 4 on this side. Have I counted wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're putting our 6th one on. I knew I had 5.
No one doubted you.
That's it, yeah. Not for a second, I know. We're going to fold that inwards. You've got that score line in the centre. So you can reinforce that. So if you've got your scoreboard, let's just do that so you can absolutely see. You can just then score that right through the centre, and that will just make that then bend very easily.
Lovely.
Now, if you've got our dotty tape pens, you can see that's exact replica of the other side, so it will fold beautifully. If you've got dotty tape pens, you can use them. If you've got your little intricate glue bottle, let me just grab Gloria. So one of these, you can use this to apply the glue to all your intricate areas. I've actually just popped one through on a sticker machine. So mine's already got a sticker. You can buy, we do adhesive sheets as well on the website. So you can actually die cut them on the adhesive sheets and you can put them on. And all we're going to do is then use this one that we've got, or that we've made with our sticker machine. We're going to add this on.
Perfect.
Now, before we actually stick the whole thing down though, George, we want to do the hanger in the centre. So I'm just putting this on to this side before we do our mirror image on the other side. So I'm just going to bend that one back, and I'm doing it because it's already sticky, because it will help then stick the inside parts together. So then what we've got is all our separate pieces. I've got lots of them here, which I've just backed on exactly the same way. So each one you just back onto the next one. So we've got the ones we've done here. We're just going to do exactly the same thing. In fact, I've got one that I've already stuck here. I know.
Adriana's been on. She's put, I'm having hot cocoa for now, mimosas or sangria for later.
Oh.
It is her birthday tomorrow.
Aww.
It is her birthday, so I mean, it's your birthday eve. You should be drinking them now, I think.
Absolutely, yes. Right, now I've just got some nice little thread here, which is just like glittery thread. It doesn't matter what you put it on. Our threaders do some, I think it's called embroidery twine, and it works the same way. It's absolutely brilliant. So what I am going to do is we're going to thread it first of all through the centre, but I'm going to actually put it through the hole as well. Now, because this one is going to be backed on, I'm going to thread that through the centre. It's not doing very well here, George. What I'm going to do is just cut it because it's all frayed.
Okay.
So let me just find the end and cut that. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to put through. That could be what it is, George. Embroidery cotton.
Should I explain there's Georgina and George in the gallery. She's not just, I just didn't say anything. No, not psychic. Not translating telepathic thoughts to each other.
Yeah, we do that too.
We do that actually. We do look at each other and we know exactly what the other one's thinking.
Right, so I'm going to put this through. I'm going to bend it in half. I'm making a real meal out of this. There we go, that's better. Fold it in half and thread it through.
Loads of you getting in touch today, loving these. A lot of you already getting these and going, oh, I can't wait when they arrive to play with them because they are so brilliant and so much fun that can be had with them. Loads of you getting in touch on the comments today, if you want to keep going below. Felicia, hello from Ohio. Loads of you telling me having a drink today. Lynn Harvey's back. Hi again. George Debbie in the CTV.
Easy for you to say.
You know what I mean. We're here.
The CTV team.
And don't forget, a lot of you as well getting very excited for our brand new schedule, which starts tomorrow.
Yes, it's exciting.
5 hours of crafting just from 8 a.m. till 1 a.m. 3 a.m. in the States or on the East Coast. We're doubling our content. We're doubling our TV.
We certainly are. We are.
There's so much crafting stuff.
I know. Oh, I nearly pulled that out then. Right, so we've got our twine in the middle. Yeah. I did that completely really complicated, but never mind, we got there eventually. We're going to then just take that over. Now, just to secure that, I am going to tie it. So we are going to just tie that into place. And only because instead of just sticking it to, sometimes it's a little bit weighty. So it's best sometimes just to tie it and then you know it's going to stay put.
Absolutely. And don't forget, somebody, I love these from the Christmas design. That's what these were based upon, was those original Christmas hanging decorations. And loads of people went, oh, I'd love them in an everyday format. And well, here you are, we listened. And that's what you've got now, haven't you? They're just absolutely perfect. And it's important to remember as well that the mechanisms which are holding up the flowers are completely different to the Christmas ones. So if you've got the Christmas ones and you're buying these, you're not going to be buying the same thing.
No, not at all. No. Completely different. Yeah, so if you remember, we did the pumpkin and we done all the Christmas hanging ornaments. So the pumpkin one was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like that, and as easy to do as that. If you love just construction, putting things together, you are going to absolutely love them. So there we go, we've got our hanging ornament, beautiful. So I'm just going to give that a cut, not where the knot is, so that will hang down, and then we can fan that one out. But actually, before I do, we're going to start decorating. Oh. Can you believe that? I was being all really careful and then it comes out. Oh dear. Do you know what? I'm not going to worry too much about it because I've got another one here. Let's bring this in.
Very nice.
This one didn't. And then we've got all those little leaves and embellishment and little flowers there that you can stick on, which look absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And all you do is just fan them out. And then you've got that sort of spinning element on that inside. I love this one, especially with the leaves going down. Yeah. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Cinderella's carriage.
Does it?
Yes. Do you know what I mean or not?
Oh, she has to be a bit small to fit in a carriage that size.
Well, she has like a pumpkin carriage. I think it's because of the shape. I'm ignoring George.
I'm clever.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. It feels
fancy.
like it's a carriage that Cinderella should step into. A miniature version of Cinderella, of course. And there we go.
When I was talking about the words, when we can hear what each other person's saying, the word I've got in my head right now, what Debbie's saying to me, is what I can't say on TV. Someone's asked us, you know, you said about the sticky sheets.
Yes.
What is that? Because someone's like, oh, what do you mean by sticky sheets?
Oh, okay, I can show you. I've got one somewhere. Where have I pop it? Here it is. Right, this is a sticky sheet. So basically, can you see here, you peel the back off. So you peel this off, that is the carrier sheet. What you would then do is put your piece of card, so in fact, let's do it. Let's pop this piece of card on there. No, that's not, yes, that is what we want to do. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in one of these dies. So let's bring this die and pop that inside there. In fact, before we do that though, what I am going to do is just burnish it down. So, and what I mean by burnish is if you go over the back, go down so you make sure every single part of the glue on that adhesive sheet sticks to that piece of card. And then what we're going to do is go in, re-peel it back and pop our die inside there.
Lovely.
Now remember, it's not because it's the heart, it's just a piece of card, scrap card, remember, that you're putting down. We will just take that in so it doesn't shift. So don't want a sticky die. There we go. Pop that back down, and you'll be obviously more frugal with your sheets. And all you do is die cut it as you normally would. Right. So you pop it in there and send it through your Gemini. They're great sheets to have. They're A4. I think we might do an A5 as well, but I'm not sure. You might actually get A5 and A4 in the pack, I think. Okay. It's a while since I've actually bought the sheets, so but they're great.
Now, just to make sure.
Yes, and this is exactly how you would do it with any of your dies. So you would then take that off, that's then cut through. So if I bring that in, see, that's cut that die out. And then if you take the backing off then, off that, that is now a complete sticker because that's all on there. So if you were cutting one of these, the whole back of it would be that sticker sheet. Lovely. So if I just get a piece of card and then we can stick that down. There we go. Press that down, and there you go. You've got your sticker. There you go.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Hope that answers your question for you. It is available on the website in the A4 size at the minute, so if you are waiting for that, just type it in and you'll find it on the website. Let me remind you that wonderful deal as well, because some of you going, well, what sets do you get with what? Let me remind you what you get here with this wonderful everyday hanging ornament collection. Start first of all with the butterflies. Everything that you're seeing here on the decadent butterflies, you're getting that. You're getting that worker die, which we talked about before. You're getting the bow. You're also getting the die for the butterfly as well. So that's what you get within that one. Within the opulent hearts as well, you get everything there. You get that worker die, you get the heart, the big heart mechanism there, the smaller heart and the stars, and everything there on that card. They are your two worker dies, okay? And you get the butterfly and the heart within those. We also give you in this wonderful bundle what I call the extender packs, the booster packs. If you're playing cards or something, you're going to get these as well. All these different dies, including the cupcake, the present, the little balloons, the ribbons, the candles. Plus, as well, you're also going to get this one as well, the summer one with the flower, that wonderful daisy, the cocktail glass, the leaves, the umbrellas, the ice and slice, everything there. They are the extenders, shall we say. You're getting all that for $38.95, $49.95, plus you're getting 2 pokey tools in that as well, and an incredible saving of over 25%. Remember, if you're Club Inspire, you're going to get it for £31, $16, $39.96. So, we've also got these for you as well. Double-sided dies, a great collection. Not seen these in a long time, the double-sided dies, but again, we'll start first of all with the exploding box die. Now, double-sided die is exactly what it sounds like. You've got the double-sided die. You've got the die on both sides. You've got that wonderful cutting action on both sides of the die, which means it's going to pass through and allow you to create this exploding box. We've also got double-sided dies for, of course, this wonderful little one. I love this one. This is gorgeous. The square, so you can make that wonderful double-sided die with a square. We've also got the hexagon as well, all available individually. You've also got the rectangle. And you've also, rectangle is limited stock, guys, limited stock. And you've also got the triangle as well. A great little collection, all priced at £17.49, $22.49. Remember, you will need the double-sided plates for that as well if you're going to use double-sided dies, so make sure you add those into your basket whilst you're on the website. Right, we're also going to be taking a look at these wonderful little dies. I love these, the wonderful Buckingham Bag and Broadway die. Again, a beautiful little collection, which is just stunning. This here is the Buckingham Bag that you see there. You're getting all those little, you're getting all the mechanisms, you're getting all the little fiddly bits, the little fancy-esque bits on bags. I don't know what that's called in a bag. I don't have many handbags. And also those little dies to the high heels there at the bottom. Then you've got the Broadway bag. Again, perfect to be used. I know a high heel, don't you worry about that, sister. Yes, all the different dies there, plus that wonderful, intricate little part there that you see there. They are priced at £19.99, $24.99, saving yourself 50% on that, and that incredible platinum price as well at $15.99, $19.99. It allows you to create something absolutely stunning, and our wonderful Debbie is going to show us what this creates, because look how beautiful they are.
I know, they're amazing, aren't they? So this one is this the broadband one? It's the Buckingham.
Yeah.
Sorry, Buckingham bag. So yeah, this is the Buckingham one. I love that you get all these little mini accessories with them. They just look super, super cute. Do them in whatever colour you want, add your little tags onto them, personalise them. And then the Broadway one, look how beautiful this one is. I like this one because, well, with any of them, but this one, you've got little straps that you can make bigger and longer. Look how cute this one is.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's like, this reminds me of like the old Charleston dancers.
Yeah.
Something like that should have them with different cardstock. You can just really make them. And then what about not putting any handles on and making it into a cute little purse? So a really nice design on these ones. So let's get into a demo and show exactly how easy they are to construct and pop together. So the first one we're going to use, I've got some beautiful cardstock, just some pearlized navy cardstock. It's out of the, I don't think it's a navy and what did you say then, George? Sorry? It could be, yeah. But it's in one of the paper pads that we do have on the show today. So have a look, because we do some amazing block colours as well as the accessories that go with them. So I've got the navy. We're going to use this outside cutting die. Now you get loads of dies on here, which is great. You get full instructions in the actual pack as well. You get your main worker die again. You'll notice we say that a lot with anything construction, because we do give you that beautiful worker die. I'm sure I did myself a piece of card that would fit this on, and now I'm thinking, no, I haven't. Perhaps, you know what, when you do it, and I thought, oh, that piece will fit, and now I'm thinking, that won't fit, will it? Not going to make no difference, turn it upside down, is it? Right, so let's bring in the ones that I've already cut. So when you cut these out, you're going to get this section here. Oh, I tell you why. I've got the wrong bag die. I thought that was weird.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
You could have said, George.
Sorry.
But you let me just carry on, didn't you?
Well, it's character building.
Right, let's try again. I've got a piece of card that will fit. I thought that wasn't like me to put a piece of card in that I couldn't fit on the actual die. So it's a good job I brought in the other piece, because then I realised it was a different shape. Again, that outside cutting edge is going to cut your bag, so you need to cut 2 of these. So I want to cut it because I want you to see how beautifully they cut out. Yeah. Again, bringing in my large Gemini plates. I think you do need, let me just double check. Yeah, it's slightly bigger than the Gemini Junior, so you do need the Gemini machines to cut out. And I'm wondering, let me have a little peek. Yes, so this was one of the packs. Some of our packs will actually tell you what machines you can use them in. So this one tells you it's got a tick with just the Gemini. So, yep. And it will go in your Pro, absolutely.
Marvellous. And while you're just passing that, because we talked about double-sided dies, and someone's just asked the quick question.
Yep.
So do you need 2 double-sided plates when using the double-sided dies?
Oh, good question, yes. Yeah. I don't know if we have any. Maybe we can check if we've got some double-sided plates.
Yeah, they're on the show.
Fab.
Yeah,
well, if George tells us we've got time, we can always demo one of them, because they are amazing to do. And actually, the quickest boxes you'll ever make, because you're making the front and the back in one pass through your machine. So.
That was for Anne. Don't worry, don't go anywhere, Anne. Do not go anywhere.
Yes, don't go anywhere. Right, so we've got our first one. What I also then want to do, I want to cut out, I've got a green piece of card here. We're going to take that middle section And we're going to cut this out as well. I'm thinking it does cut out this one. Yes, it does. Yep. And then our edge as well. There we go. Pop both of those on. And then cut these out. I mean, obviously, if you just want to do a purse design and put it on top of your greetings card, you can do that.
Yeah.
All you've got to do is cut the bottom off here, and you've actually got a really good template for your bag or purse.
Lovely.
And then you can do all that intricate detail by using all your dies just to decorate it, which will look amazing.
Really well. Loads of you getting excited about this, loving those ideas that we showed you beforehand. Guys, do not go anywhere. I mean, you can make this that great deal. It's a great collection at half price saving as well. Don't forget, coming up for you later on today, we've got Second Chance Sunday. Even more deals for you to be had later on tonight.
Absolutely. Right, let me just bring in this die set just so you can see all these extra elements we've got in there. So you've got your little charm for your purse that you can cut out.
Yeah.
You've also got this piece here, which is your, well, you can actually, I always think you can do this for two things. I think it can be a clasp for your bag coming over, or it looks like a nail polish bottle to me as well.
Ooh.
So I think you could use that as a nail polish bottle. And then what I love is all the extra pieces you have. So this strip here, this will make your, this doesn't have a cutting edge at all.
Right.
So you can put detail into your bag, almost like a stitched edge. And then this piece here, this is where you make your handles.
Okay.
So you just have a long piece of card. So this piece here, you cut that die into the top, and then you just create whatever you want onto the other side, and that makes your little handles. So that's a really cool design, that one. So let's pop those in. And then you've obviously got your little circles and that you can cut out, which we've got, and we'll show you how to use them. Lovely. So we've got all those elements all cut. Let me just show you how beautiful these look. So you've got your die, all of these will just pop out. Now they're really intricate, so just give it a little bit of time, not like me just pulling it about, but they will all pop out. Excuse me. So let's pop that to the side. I have got another one, and then you've actually got your little section here, which will go on the top of your bag as well. So let's just pop them to the side, and we can then start constructing our bag.
Nice.
Now, nice and easy, because the score lines have all been put in place for you. So let's move all these out the way. And then, as you can see, we just then fold. So what you really need to do is decide which way round your bag is. And I mean that as if you don't want to fold these both. This one is going to go at the back, one at the front. So one will be folded a different way. So then when you fold these in, you've got your little lines here, which will fold in as well. You can fold these both ways, and then that will help when you come to putting your bag together. But as that comes in, you've got your score lines here, which are going to stick at the base, and then this piece will actually go inside. There we go, and then you push this in. So with your two fingers, you push in, and that creates that side piece, okay? And then they go together. But what we are gonna do, I've put these again through those adhesive sheets.
Yep.
Can I just grab a drink quickly, George?
Yeah, of course you can. I just got to tell you this, Pam E's been in touch. She went, you guys, I need to go to Crafters Companion Anonymous. My son found 3 more boxes upstairs. I have 20 tape pens, 5 things of matte black A4, 4 craft card A4, 4 garden parties, 12 by 12 paper, and more. Pam, we're not going to judge you. We won't judge you. Don't you worry about that, Pam. You might need some more tape pens, though, for what we've got coming up for you a little bit later on in the show. Marion, I think I have one of these. Not used it yet. Might have to dig it out. Well, hopefully, we'll give you some inspiration on what to do today, Marion. I think this would be a great little thing to, little side project. It's not like card making. It's a bit more construction, isn't it?
It is, yeah, absolutely. It's just something different, isn't it, to what we would normally do. So what we've got here, I've put this through my sticker maker, which means we can just peel that away, and we can stick this onto the front or the back of our bag. So that's our first one. And then our next one, peel that away, and again, pop that into place.
Love it.
There we go. And then what I always do, instead of rubbing that side, I always turn it over and burnish from the back.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I do this is because if there's a little bit, because it's intricate dye, that's sticking out, it will just pull it and it'll rip. Where this way, I know that that's all stuck down, then I can go over. And if there's any little glue bits, they will just all rub away.
Perfect.
So, and then you've got, I mean, how beautiful is that?
So
Such
nice.
a pretty little band.
Well.
Yeah, go really well together, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, so I've already done my opposite one. So we're going to have one at the back and one at the front. And you can see I've put my little tabs on here for my little holders where my where this is going to go. So this is where our handles come into play, because they will then go over the side. I mean, that is very cute, isn't it? So I'm just going to bring my other two in, and we're going to pop those into place as well. So let me have my little glue bottle. I'm going to use my tacky glue for this. So tacky glue is great, especially when you are using a mirror card, because if you put too much on and it squirts out the side, you've not got to worry. It's not going to affect the coating on your cardstock, which is why I like tacky glue. And it's got quite a quick grab, which is good as well. So just pop in those into place.
Love it.
Just hold them for a few seconds while they take hold.
Shadi has said, I have this whole collection. I have to go and look for my shelf and use them. This is what happens. People get so inspired.
Absolutely. And then what we're going to do is the same. We're going to hold these into place. In fact, we can do them afterwards. Let's stick our box together.
Yep.
So the first thing we want to do is we want to create these notches on each side. So we're going to bring that in. And I always say, bring it in so you can just touch the edges.
Lovely.
And that will give you a good guideline of where to put all of them. So again, let's just bring it. You could use your red liner tape or your tape pen.
Yeah.
But I would recommend, if you're going to be giving this to someone that's maybe taking it in and out of stuff, like especially if you've got it for maybe a teenager's birthday or and it's going to be used a fair bit, use tacky glue, and then you know that's all going to stay in place beautifully. So that's our first one, and then we're going to do these together. So this piece will slot into the other side. So we're going to glue the bottom half onto this one. So again, just bringing in that glue. And I like to use that small precision nozzle. It gives you a really good guide line.
Panda Crafts, I don't have these dies. I feel I may need to make a purchase. I think it's buy one, get one free on these, on the Buckingham bag and the Broadway bag today. It's a great deal. Logie said how much you forget how good these dies are, aren't they? And that's it.
I think that's the trouble. Do you know what? I mean, it's lovely having new things, but it does make us sometimes forget the things that we've put to the side. And shows like this are great because it's just a reminder to bring them out and have a play.
Absolutely.
Use all your scraps of card. I know, and I'm wagging my finger now, I know every single person out there, George, has a bit box.
I'm scared. She's wagging it hard.
I know, I'm wagging. You out there, I'm talking to you. You have that bit box. Everybody has a bit box, and it's where there's scrap bits of card go, because we're so frugal as crafters. We don't want to waste anything, so we have that bit box. We forget about the bit box. So go back to the bit box and find all the bits to be able to create your bags with, which is amazing.
In which box?
In your bit box.
Right, okay.
you know, we're going to get a flood of people commenting now saying, yes, box. Debbie, we have a bit box. In fact, at one point, I had 3 bit boxes, not going to lie. I used to keep white, black and cream card and craft cards, so all my sort of everyday craft card into one. And then I used to have one for all my coloured cardstock, and then I used to have a bit box for my patterned cardstock.
They're coming in right now. I've got a bit box. Lovely. Question for you. What GSM card do you recommend for this construction list? So
I would say anything for around a 250 up.
Okay.
300 is perfect. And I would say, anything from a 250. Obviously, the stronger the box, the more it's going to hold. I love the fact if you use a 300, the bottom, because you're gluing 2 bases together, the construction of these has been so well thought out of the design that you've got a really tough bottom there. So So you can put heavier things like maybe a little bottle of perfume or some nail polishes, makeup, pair of socks, lots of different things, jewellery. You'd be able to do that. And then all we're going to do now, George, is we're going to use our little tabs here to create our handbag.
Love it.
And you decide where you want to put these. So what I am going to do is just bend these together, and then I'm just going to hold these in place. Now, because I'm using tacky glue, I'm not worrying that my tacky glue is going anywhere that it shouldn't. So you're just going to hold these for a few seconds till they take. Might take a little bit longer because we're asking it to hold on to some coated cardstock, which is mirror cardstock. But actually, I think that's taking hold okay. Nice. There we go. So that gives us our first one. And then we would just turn our handles round. Are we going to dare let that go? They're not going to ping.
Oh, the comments are coming in about the bit, but you've started something now. You've started something.
Yes, absolutely. We've all got it. It's a sign of a true crafter having that bit box.
It's Shelley Hicks. Oh, yes, Debbie, I most definitely do. Miriam, I sorted my bit box yesterday. It was very laxing as I watched replays of CC.
Oh, I love that.
And Mary Reno's a bit like you. I have more than one bit box, separated bits into envelopes that are labelled.
Oh, now that is being very... Now that's put me to shame, Mary
posh.
Rhino. Yes, absolutely. It has put me completely to shame.
Rhino? Oh,
No,
Mary Ryan, it is, of course. I remember you telling me earlier.
Yeah,
yes.
so it was Jo who said her name wrong, and then Mary said that we could call her that. She quite liked it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, I love that you've joined us on your birthday, Mary. So that's two shows going. So.
Sharon Callis is on.
Sharon, hi. We haven't seen you for ages.
My bit boxes outnumbers my complete pads and sheets of paper, Debbie.
Yes, I know Sharon, and I know her very well, and I know she's probably got about 10 bit boxes.
Lynn Harvey, I definitely have a few bit boxes and some bit zippy A4 wallets. Right, we've started something now.
I know, I told you.
I wonder who's got the most bit boxes.
Yeah.
There's somebody double-figure bit boxes.
I could only have 3 because that's all I had the room for. Right. But I think it's wrong to have more because it means you're not using it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to start using all those bits of card. They're just too nice to throw away, that's the trouble. So all I've done here, George, is I've created one of those, let me bring that little charm in, it's a great little charm. I've bought that one in, and can you see you've got that detail around the outside. Yeah. What you do is you just ink through the actual die. So leave the die onto there, use your ink pad, go through it, and then you create your design on there.
Love it.
And then all we're going to do is tie this to our bag. And then we're all finished.
Marvellous. Lots of you saying how you use Totally Tiffany to help you. Patty, I bought the Totally Tiffany Scrap Masters to try and organise my bit boxes. Then I'll put them in the side stash and store box so I can easily get them off the shelf. That's the plan. Hopefully we're done by sometime this year. Marion, I use Totally Tiffany Scrap Files to sort mine, still sorting them through. And Pam Montenegro, I have... Oops, sorry, I just... Get away. I have 2 bit boxes...
Go on me.
I got carried away, I thought it was a fly. I have 2 bit boxes 2 or 3 times a year. I make all my cards from them to use up my bits. But talking of brilliant bags, look at this. This is perfect. I love it.
And do you know what? All you've got to decide is what colours that you want to use on there. But you could be designing these for ages, and anybody, any female, even man, you can make that into a man bag as well, I'm sure. But yeah, they're going to absolutely love receiving something like that. These would be great for the little ones for Easter to put their little Easter eggs in.
Shout. All the big ones. I like that.
Yes.
Thanks, taken for that wonderful bag collection. We've got 2 for you today at that wonderful price. One's half price, but I'm getting 3, 50% off. This is the Broadway bag, which the wonderful Debbie has just made for you. Over there, we're using those wonderful little dies that you see there. And you've also got the Buckingham bag as well. Perfect. $19.99, $24.99. Loads of you have these already and you need more, so I'll give you some time to check out. I'll see you after the break.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome back to the masterclass here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Akid. Loads of you getting involved in today's show. Loads of you saying how much you love those bag dyes. Yes, they do match Debbie's dress. We're fully aware of that, completely unintentionally. Crafting Stacey, good afternoon. All watching while I snooze on the sofa. Lazy Sunday afternoon. Ooh, I'm not envious, but a cup of tea on my feet right now would not go amiss while watching this brilliant masterclass, including, you asked us about the double-sided dies. We've got that wonderful deal for you at the minute with the wonderful double-sided dies. The exploding box main, you get the concept and the box lid there, everything there, $19.99, $24.99. That is the exploding box, a double-sided die. We'll explain more about that. Right, next up, we're going to go for the square. That's the 6-box die there you see, and again, another double-sided die. Then we've got the hexagon. Then we've got the rectangle and the triangle. Now, we did mention that these are the double-sided dies, and you do need double-sided plates, and they look a bit like this, bright green. Here they are. You've got 2 different sizes, and they are double-sided. This is the junior ones just here. They're $10.39, $13.56, saving yourself 20%. And then you've also got the Gemini cutting plates for double-sided dies. 2 elements there, $15.99, $19.96, saving yourself 20%. A lot of people are asking, Debbie, how does this work? Do you need 2 plates, 1 plate? How does a double-sided die work?
Yeah, so let's just have a quick tutorial. We're not going to make the box, we're just going to show you how you work them. Now, I'm going to use the hexagon box. You are getting 2 dies in this one. One to make a small box, one to make a bigger box. On one side of your die, you've obviously got your die cut. Turn it over, you've got another die on the back. Honestly, these dies will blow your mind. You need 2 pieces of cardstock because the die is going to cut down onto one and then up on the other one. So you've got 2 pieces. Let's sandwich that between our piece of card. And then what you need is your double-sided plates. Now, the reason you have double-sided plates, these are being specifically made for the Gemini, for your Junior or for your Gemini. You need to sandwich that combination in between these because we're asking a die to cut 2 pieces of card at the same time. So let's take, for instance, our Gemini plates here. All you actually need in this is your base cutting plate, your double-sided die plate, your piece of card, so we're going to pop that in, your die on the top there, your next piece of card on the top, and then your other double-sided plate. And then we're just going to pop our top plate on top of that. And that is it. So really, really easy. And all you do, exactly the same combination if you were using your A4 plates. Even though I've got my big Gemini, I can use my Junior plates inside there. And then what happens, you can see straight away, there's one die that's cut out. Take that away, and then I've got my next die cut out. And all you do, everything is scored for you. So you've got those scored tabs all the way round, and all you're going to do is fold all of those, and then you glue each tab together to create that thing. And then you can create your little hexagon boxes, your small one, which is using this die, and then your large one, the one we've just made. So absolutely easy as that.
Lovely, loads of that, loving that. Guys, hope that helps you out there if you are looking more on a double-sided dies. Don't forget on YouTube, if you just type in double-sided dies on search and type in Crafters TV, you'll find loads of shows dedicated to that a little bit more. So if you need to find more information or need a bit of help, don't forget. Plus, our team are always there to support you. Right, we're going to look at the Country Village collection. A great deal on this. Save yourself 70% on this day. 70% off, $42.63. $49.93. It's a huge collection and it's all there for you today. That incredible saving of 70% off. Now this is, I mean, just so much fun to be had with this. What a great collection this is. They are available in smaller bundles and they are available individually. However, the best deal and the best value for money is going to be this bundle. Starting here, first of all, with the Manor House. All the different dies designed to create your little Manor House. You've even got the little window blinds. Ooh, hello. All designed for you perfectly. Plus, as well, you've also got the Manor House template, the stencil. So you can just see it there in the light. There it is. You see a little shine? There it is, allowing you to create your box, your nest. Look at me knowing stuff from maths at school. This is your wonderful nest that you see here, allowing you to create that wonderful house, which we'll show you shortly. Then you've also got all the wonderful, all the little intricate pieces as well. You've also got the cosy cottage. I mean, there's so much fun you can have with this. Imagine creating your own Christmassy village for, well, Christmas. And then you've also got the cosy cottage as well, nest die as well. Sorry, the nest as well to create that wonderful, wonderful little box there that you see, the house. Then you've also got the townhouse as well. I mean, there's just so much fun that can be had with this incredible collection. Then you've got the template that goes with it. You see the pattern forming now. You get the dies and the templates. Then you've also got this little set. If I could pick it up, it's perfect. The thatched cottage. Now, I love this. I love the little nest, little die there with the picket fence. I mean, that could be used in your cards. Never mind your construction. You could use that in your cards if you're doing a nice little garden scene, using the garden party. Then you've also got a thatched cottage template. Easy for me to say. There we go. And then you've also got this as well, the village church. I mean, if you're making wedding cards or christening cards, this is going to look great. I mean, this is just some ideas, not even using it for its actual purpose. Then you've also got the village church template as well. And to go alongside all of that, you've got the village textures, the different stamps, the brickwork, the wood, the clock face. Now, this is priced at $42.86, a great deal. Remember, you can buy them individually. You can buy them in smaller bundles. Head to the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. You see a full range there, but the best deal is this at 70%. This is crazy. What was that again, Georgina? Yeah. Yeah. So the townhouse and the cosy cottage dies alone are worth more than that price you're seeing on screen. It's a great saving. I've not seen this before, Debbie, and I absolutely adore it.
I love this. I just think if you just love being creative, these are the sort of things that you could be making. I think they're great for Christmas. Now, I remember years ago when we were little, my mum and dad used to bring out a house like this every year, a bit bigger, that the roof used to come off and we used to always put our Christmas sweets in there.
Lovely.
So every evening we'd open the roof and we were allowed sweets in there. So I think this is a really nice little treat sort of house to do. But they come in so many different shapes and sizes. If you've got a wedding, I mean, imagine creating this for your wedding guests on the table where you've got your cake or anything like that. It's just going to be amazing. I love the fact that you're getting all these stamps to create all the brickwork. You're getting all the dies to be able to cut out of them all. Literally use all your, I mean, how pretty is this one? Is that not just the prettiest construction you've ever seen? But if you want to do it dramatic in black and white, you can do that as well. All this little detail that we've got on here, creating lots of little things. This would, again, we've got Easter coming up, filled with little Easter eggs would be amazing, which are just so super cute. So let's have a look and see exactly what we can make with them. So I'm just taking one of the templates. And this one is, so basically what you do get is you get your stamp sets with all your brickwork and your wooden panels, your clock, so everything to be able to decorate your panels with. You then get your template, which is your cosy cottage itself, and then you get your accessory set as well. Now the accessory set, so you get a cosy cottage. If you're going for the thatch cottage, you get a thatch cottage. So they all mix and match. You're getting all these different elements to go with them, which is incredible. I love all these extra things that you can put on there, and you can do them in whatever colour you want. So the actual template itself is really a tough template. It's going to last you a long time. Now you could either emboss the template in your machine, or you can just use it to draw around, which I'm going to do now. So I'm just laying it to the corners of my card. I've got an A4 piece of card, and all we're going to do now, I would have used a pencil just so you can then rub out any marks, but I don't have a pencil at hand, and then we're just going to go around the actual design.
I love this. I think it's one of those pieces of crafting that everybody can do. Get the kids involved, get adults involved, especially at Christmas time. You can have, imagine you create your own little winter village that the kids can decorate each year, and it gets passed down generation to generation. Like you said, that little tradition of putting the sweets in the house, that could be someone's little tradition. That I think it's beautiful.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's such a lovely set, and you'll think of all the things that you can do with it as well. But great for kids' holidays, got Easter holidays coming up, they could be making all these sorts of things. Great if you take anything into schools. Oh, I missed one little line there. Just going to pop that back in there, just across there. Yeah, you can take these into schools, and they'd love crafting with these. So I'm going to use my scissors. So you're just going to follow the lines across. Now normally we would have lots of prep or pre-done things, but we didn't prep any of this because the price is insane. It's selling like hotcakes. And also, I wanted to show how easy it was from start to finish of actually creating your templates. So they're not hard at all. You literally just cut the template out, using all the sections to go in with. And you can see just how easy that is. And then all you have to do, those lines that you've created, you would just use the score lines on them to go down on your scoreboard. So taking those sections out.
Loads of people saying how much they love this set already. Beth got it. She said, I love, this is a great price on the village. I made it, I have made a couple from my set already. Lindsay, just order these to make buildings for my little boy's model railway. What a great idea
that is brilliant.
Yeah, also want to make a festive village for Christmas. They are a brilliant deal. I can't wait to have them and play. I mean, that would be perfect for a little model railway.
What a good idea, absolutely. And actually, there's lots of little figurines and things that, for dolls' houses houses
Yeah.
and stuff. You can make your own little ones, couldn't you? Little carports and things for the, what do they call those cars?
Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheel Matchbox
Yeah,
cars,
micro,
all
yeah.
those sort of things. They'd
Yeah.
be ideal for those, wouldn't they? So just making sure we've cut all our panels there, so you can see it didn't take long at all from drawing around the stencil to actually creating the main element. Now what I am going to do is bring in, oh, I've just dropped everything on the floor. I'm just going to bring this one in. So the first thing I'm going to do is score all those lines that we've got. So I know that from my top here can go down here, and then these lines. And then while that's in place, I'm just going to bring that round, and I've got a black line down my my scoreboard, which is really handy, so you know that your line from where you've got it to the line here is going to go. So it's a good tip to put a line on your scoreboard that you can, so you'll know exactly where you're going with it. And then we're just going to follow those down, following all those score lines, so nice and easy.
Loads of you saying how much you've looked at this for ages and ages and would love to play with this at Christmas. I don't think you get a much better of a price today than 70% off the full set. £42.86, $49.93. That is crazy. 2 of the dies alone are worth that, so you're getting a great saving. Remember as well, that Club Inspire price, if you're platinum, you'll get 20% off, £34.29, $39.94. Remember as well, if you've never shopped with us before, you'll get 20% off your first order with us here at Crafters TV via Club Inspire, and that is the price you'll be paying. Imagine that, if that's your first purchase. What a great saving you're going to be getting for today if you're buying that at that wonderful Club Inspire price of platinum, 20% off. But like you said, Debbie, this is going together so simple.
So simple. And obviously I've not done anything to it, because obviously you can decorate it. In fact, let's do that as well, because what we can do, once we've done all that, so you can see the house bits here, the roof will just glue to these side pieces. This side goes there, this bit will tuck in onto there, so you can see how your house shape is all coming together there. So simple. And then that tucks in. Now once you tuck it all in, you could just put a little bit of hook and loop so it actually opens, so you can have it as an open house. But what you can also do, let's turn that over, remember we've got all these dies, so you can then start cutting in your windows, you can cut out your rooftops.
Lovely.
So let's just put a couple of windows in there. So we'll have a little one here, we can put this one into here, and then we've got our front door, so we can put a front door on there. So let me just bring in my low-tack tape, put it somewhere safe as always.
Well,
there we
that's
go.
the safest place to put it.
So I'm just going to make sure we put these in line.
Debbie's Tracy's
There
here
we
on the
go.
drinks.
Oh, she's a good egg, isn't she?
She was just changing the water cooler bottle outside, and I had visions of her lifting it up and the water just going 20 litres of water all over Tracy's hair. Can you imagine? I would not have laughed at all.
I'm not sure if I can imagine it.
Just Tracy's sopping wet. I forgot as well that these dies come within this set, and they're all meant to fit as well, aren't they?
Yep. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, they're made to fit in that particular style. So remember, each one has its own set, which is amazing. So let's just pop that window in, and then we can run that through as well. This is, for me, what being creative is all about, because you are the designer of these houses. You can design them however you want. There's no wrongs or rights. There's no saying you've got to use a specific paper pad, specific colour. You are literally the creator of all of them.
Absolutely. Like you said, colour, you can imagine if you're a fan of unicorns or fairies or imps,
yes.
you can do all those bright colours as well. There's nothing saying it has to be traditional. Loads of you saying how fantastic a price this is today and how much fun you can have with this. Adriana, like paper dolls, paper houses. Again, if you've got finger puppets, imagine doing a puppet show
Oh,
for these.
yes.
Okay, I'm getting away.
But that's the thing, isn't it? It's really down to you and what you want and how you design it. But yes, I just know you'll all have your own ideas of how you want to do them, and each one is just going to look amazing. But look how gorgeous all these windows
that
look.
door die as well is designed.
I know, it's cool, isn't it?
care to detail is perfect.
It's so good, yeah, all the detail. And then remember, on top of that, you are then getting your stamp set. So let's bring this in as well. So all these textures that you can create on here are amazing. Now, these are bigger. We've done them bigger, so they go right up to the big cottage. So remember, when you're doing these, of where you want to position them, because obviously this is a lot bigger than the front here. But all that means is that when you come to doing it, so let's say I want to do my house front here. I'm going to fold my door in, and then I'm just going to put some pieces of card down the side. So let's just tear these pieces. I can just pop those at the side, and then I can go in with that stamp. So let's do that big brickwork one. And I'm going to just bring in my rocker blocks because they're going to be the easiest ones to use. Oh, excuse me, all the crashing about. So let's pick that up. I am just going to make sure I put that straight.
Yep.
There we go. And then we're going to ink that up. So what inks have I got here? Let's use, I've got my Fryer Brown.
Don't forget as well, 25% off on Spectrum Noir goods online. Remember, head to the website, you'll see where you're getting discounts. Just type in Spectrum Noir and you'll see a full range of all 25% off. Remember, that's until midnight tonight.
So I'm just going to make sure that we go all up. Oh, I missed a bit there, so I'm just going to go back down and just press down.
Yeah.
And that could be because I've got that bit folded over, but there we go.
Oh, I love that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So good.
But I'm not worried about here because this is where our roof's going to go. So these bits are going to fold in.
Yeah.
And then when you fold that, I mean, look at that. It looks so cool, doesn't it? Really good. And then we can do our other parts as well. These are your roofs. So in the die set, you are getting those rooftop tiles. You're getting these ones here, which are going to stick on top here. It all comes together, doesn't it? And you've also got all these borders as well that you can use, and that fence that you said on the other ones, you can start using them. So I'm not going to do loads more, but I do want to put it together just so you can see it constructed, and I am just going to cut this out as well. So let me just cut one of these out so you can see the actual roof, and then we can just use our inks to ink that up as well.
Mary Pat, I think, sums it up reasonably well by going, this price of this collection is a steal.
Yes.
It is crazy.
I think we're giving it away at that price.
I think we are.
Well, in fact, you were saying that 2 of the items together would be £40. The rest is like paying £2.86. It's amazing.
You quick maths. That's very quick. I was like, oh, okay, that's very good.
It was nice. I only work the simple ones out, George. Right, so I'm going to then just come in and use my, and in fact, I'm just going to pop that down and be very naughty and just ink it. Yep.
What would Leanne say? She'd say,
don't do that. She'd probably say, don't do that. But look at that, it just creates that little mottled effect
good,
on
though,
top. Does it good?
If you saw it after, she'd be like, oh, well, it's all right. You know.
Right,
I don't know where she's from.
I've got all sticky fingers now, but never mind. So let's put this together nice and easy. And I'm actually going to use the tape pen to put it together to show you how quick and easy these are. So all your tabs, it's hard to believe that you actually created this by just a template because it's come together so beautifully and so quickly as well.
Rosalind just asked me to ask you, Debbie, what's the GSM of this card and what would you recommend is the best card to use?
So I'm using 300 GSM.
Yeah.
It's our stamping card that I've used. For me, it's the best cardstock. We use it, all us demonstrators use it on everything because it really does work. It sticks beautifully and it's a really good weight. It's 300 GSM.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely recommend that. But it doesn't mean you can't make them with lighter cardstock. All the paper pads that we've got on the show today are all 300 GSM, even the pattern ones. Okay. So you can use even the pattern ones and make beautiful makes. Yeah, they're just going to be amazing.
You can make Balamori.
Oh, I love Balamori.
Balamori.
Is it still going?
I think so. They probably show on CBeebies. Balamori is a TV show in the UK for kids, and it's filmed in this little island in Scotland, and they've all got different cool
I
powers.
used to love
like
it.
Power Rangers, but for kids.
What's the story in Balamori when you like to sail?
It's where Craig comes from.
Mrs. Hooley.
Mrs. Hooley, yeah.
It's years. My youngest is 19 and she used to love it when she was little.
And the guy, Archie the inventor, is now a comedian.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a comedian, but like really political stuff for like Mock of the Week and things. Yeah,
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, Archie, what's his name? Oh,
I obviously don't recognise
he's
him.
on Countdown, like 8 or 10 Cactus Countdown and everything.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
I
he's
never
done
knew
loads of
that. I'm going to have to have a look now. Right, so there we go. We've got. I should have cut windows in there, but never mind. And then we're just going to pop this on the top and finish this off, just so you can see how quickly.
That's his name. Loads of you getting excited.
Is that him? I know who he is
yeah,
now.
He's Archie the inventor.
Wow.
Grace is on the socials going, OMG, that was the show. How old is Grace though? That's the question. She's probably 19 as well. That's why she's getting excited. Handicraft, I mean, he's living her best life right now. And sat here watching Peter Rabbit eating Bombay mix and watching this.
Oh, perfect.
Look at what you missed. This is it.
Perfect. Oh, look at that. I know it's a bit of a rough thing, but it just shows you what you could be doing when you've got an afternoon to do it in. I've done that in pretty much, 8-10 minutes, and creating all your little houses to go with them. But can I just bring in this one?
Bring in the church.
Yeah, look at this. How beautiful is that? I mean, that is, I'm going to give a shout out because our Carla Heathcott made this, and that literally is all paper, but being able to create these tiles on the roof, the little everything you see here, even the little mini fence going round. I mean, that is just beautiful. Anyone would have that in their house, wouldn't they? Look at, I mean, the detail. Can I just sort of turn that? Look at that.
Show it off in all its
The
glory.
detail of that is absolutely beautiful. And like I say, if you love design and if you love being creative, these dies are for you. And at that price today, I think they're just going to go.
Absolutely. Scrap paper scissors has said, question, do they have bottoms so you can use them as sweet boxes? Yeah, they do. They all have.
They don't have a bottom with them,
sorry.
no, but all you have to do is when you've made them, measure what they are. So like this one is 3.5 by 2. So what I would do is do 4, and then you could put your little score lines in there so it will stick to the inside. So it'd be very easy to make a bottom for your houses.
Perfect. A lot of you, you've shown the church. Everyone's going, hold on a minute, what is that? That is made out of paper. That is right. Loads of you say, Shelley Hicks, I love the church. Connie, I love that church. Miriam, that is stunning. Saving the show. Barbara, love that. Adriana, this is amazing. All done with this amazing country village. The complete collection, everything there. $42.86, $49.93. Remember, the price of some of these dies alone is the price of that. 2 of the dies, if you pay that, you're basically getting everything there. There are smaller bundles available on the website, and you can buy them individually. But that was just saying, 2 of the dies there are worth £40. For that price, you might as well go for the full set. You're going to get all the different stencils, you're going to get all the different dies, and you're going to get that stamp set as well. Let me remind you of the wonderful boards that you're going to get. You've got the Manor House starting there, which you just see Debbie using different parts of that. You've got the windows, the chimney as well. And then also, don't forget, imagine these in your cards as well. Imagine curating a winter scene at Christmas with Father Christmas or St. Nick flying over the houses, and you could all put all those little details with the chimneys on. This is the template. You can see it there, which Debbie traced around, which makes that perfect little box for you, the nest of it. Then you've also got the cosy cottage. Again, so many details, and that is the cosy cottage template. Again, matter of, you know, again, you don't need a Gemini for this. This is just trace, cut out, and then you are going to be able to create something. The only thing you use your Gemini for is the details that you can do. But remember, it could easily pass through any size of those smaller dies. Again, a great little collection. This is the townhouse. How intricate. So Bavarian, so German. I love that. Then you've got the template to the townhouse as well. Loads of you getting in touch. Oh, Marion's come up with a great idea. Could do the windows in acetate and put a tea light, one of the battery-powered tea lights, in the building. Oh, yes. What a great idea. I mean, put a battery one on, not a real tea light, otherwise you'll have to call the fire brigade, the mini fire brigade out to your mini house. Then you've got the thatched cottage. Again, that's the little template, and then the village church, all the different elements. Like we were saying, there's so much you can do with them, just how much fun you guys are already having with this. And that is the template for the church as well. And again, here are all the stamps you've got there. You've got that wood effect, the brick, and the clock as well with the hands there. Guys, if you don't already have it, I've just dropped some of the windows. They're not smashed, I promise. If you are wanting to get this, today is the day, because it's that incredible saving of 70% off for that entire bundle there. Remember, if you're Club Inspire Platinum, you're going to get an extra 20% off that, which is ridiculous. Under £40, under $40, wherever you are in the world. Just brilliant. And the comments still coming in for the church, because the church is just out of this world. Let's take a break from the village. We'll head over to album spines. Now, again, another great saving on album spines for you today. Now, 10-inch album spines. Again, a brilliant little collection. You can create your own little albums and spines. I mean, every time that I see this, I just sort of go, oh, wow, this is brilliant. What a great little concept this is. This is the die, this is the worker die, allowing you to create that wonderful album. And then also, that's the 10-inch, coming with a 10-inch page edges. You're getting 5 different styles there, allowing you to create into, you're into scrapbooking, whatever you may be into. £35.73, alternatively $40.39. That's an incredible saving of 45% on the 10-inch album. We've also got it available for you in the 8-inch as well. Another 45% off this as well. That is the worker, that is the main part of the album, and then you've also got the page edges as well. Again, a great collection. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking, what, £27.48, $32.39, I'm not quite sure what I'm getting for my money. Debbie, this is, we looked at the village, but this is a great opportunity to start, isn't it, and just have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the fact that we've got this on such a good offer, because this is one of our core items that we keep in stock always. It's album making at its absolute best and easiest using dies. You can create albums like this. So think about all the different papers, like we were saying about your bit box, using different papers from all of Sarah's collections, being able to create albums like this that are sturdy, that are robust, that are going to last a long time, even though they're made out of card. Then go into that bigger section. What I love about these is whether you make a 10-inch spine or an 8-inch spine, you can make the actual album whatever size you want it to be. So this one here is like this reminds me of the flip albums. This side is like, this size, sorry, is like those flip albums you used to have, yes, where you'd open them and each photo would layer down the side of them. But this is actually a birthday book. I mean, what a great idea this is. Absolutely beautiful, where you can just put all your different birthdays in there and create that with that beautiful spine that you can see inside there. But then creating, this is a masterpiece. This is just, wow. I know.
Who's made that?
So, this is, who did I say? Did I say Carla earlier? Because this is a Heathcote as well. So apologies if I've got your name wrong. I thought it said no, it's Karen. Do apologise. And Karen's made this as well. Wow. So, yeah, I think we can tell between those two, you're a very advanced crafter here, Karen. We are very lucky to have you on the design team. But all of these, so see all these pages here, they've all been created.
Wow.
Oh, and did you just see that? Did you hear that?
Was it Hook and Luke?
Magnets.
Oh, magnets.
We've got magnets on the show. You can't see them. You put them under, if I just move that, you put them under an embellishment. You can't even see them, but look, click shut. I love that.
Fun, that.
But yeah, use your magnets, use those edges. All these edges that we've got going down are the edges that you can use on them. Use all your beautiful papers that you've got in your stash. There are some amazing designs in here which are absolutely beautiful. So it doesn't matter whether you're going for your big one like this or your smaller one. You're going to be able to create all these different things. I love this, like your own little recipe planner for the whole week, which is incredible. So yeah, these dies are absolutely exceptional and very simple to use as well. And hopefully we might get a chance to show you exactly how you do that spine and how they all work together.
Absolutely. Great collection, great deal. You see there across the bottom of the screen, the Craft Magnets 3-pack bundle with 48 magnets at £8.13. Loads of you still commenting about the Craft Village, and I want to mention this, Fred, I would love the village to destroy with my Godzilla action figures. I could make my own movie. I'm Director George, you're probably thinking the exact same as well, just to make that. This is a brilliant collection. You know it, you love it. Ultimate Pro. We all have an Ultimate Pro, but it's what put Crafters Companion on the map. So many features, it's incredible. And we've got a great deal on this. I mean, if you don't know about the Ultimate Pro, I'll let Debbie tell you everything that you need to know about this, because it's a brilliant collection. Today, at £39.99, $69.95, you're getting the USB for the 16th anniversary absolutely free. That is low, that is priced at $44.99 by itself, $49.95. By chucking that in for free. What a great, ridiculous saving. That you see on screen is the UK version of the price, because I know some of you guys in the States like the UK versions. And if you want the US version, this is the price that you'll be paying for that one. It is $69.95, that's the US. The only difference is that on the USB stick are the measurements, but I know that some guys in the States do like the UK measurements and you work it that. But you're basically paying for the Ultimate Pro and you're going to get the 16th anniversary USB US collection, or the English collection, whatever collection you're going for, absolutely free. It's a ridiculous price. And I mean, I did a masterclass at Christmas with Michelle about the Ultimate Pro, because it is just incredible, isn't it? It's just, Debbie will tell you as well as every crafter, everybody's got one, and I bet half of you have not opened it in a long time.
Do you know what, George? I hear that all the time. Then we demo it and people say, why haven't I got that out? It is your ultimate tool. It's your tool caddy that you can take with you or have on your desk. It's a great portable little item, but it's so great just for popping down the side of your desk or under your chair, and it's amazing. It has so many good qualities about this, but for me, the main one is on the side here. So you can see, now what we've got here is a card maker. It's not just any card maker. This card maker, I'm not kidding you, has hundreds of different card designs that you can use. If you go on Crafters Companion website, you will be able to find lots of different tutorials. Go onto YouTube, onto Pinterest, onto Facebook, you will find those tutorials. So that is your card maker straight away. Then on the opposite side, you can see we have the Envelope box maker. This is the smaller version of our Envelope box, so you can make certain projects, smaller envelopes on this side of it. You can see all these different embellishments that we have for creating different things in the card. Now, if we open it up, what we've got on the inside here is storage. So you know we do some of our boards, and I'm just going to bring some in. So items such as your Envelope box, that will all store nicely into there. So you can keep all of these inside and no problem at all, keep them all handy and locked in there. Then if we go into our middle section here, we've got a really big workstation, which I love. On this side, which is where our box maker come into play, we have a box lid and a box base side, so you can actually make your boxes on there.
Perfect.
On this side, we have our aperture cards that we can make, so our K cards and everything else. And it's all in the booklet, which when I bring this over, it's got all our tool caddies in here as well. So this one, the ruler will go into the middle. So let's show that straight away. You've got your own personal ruler in there. Open it up. You've got a piece here that you can cut. So you put your card under there. Let me just take that off and bring that back in. You've actually got a cutter in there, a built-in cutter. So even if you want to cut your piece of card, you would literally put your piece of card under there, go through there, and you would then cut it. So that would give you your trimmer. So it's even got a trimmer. So let's pop that all back, nice and neat. Now, earlier I was making bows. You've actually got 3 pegs here. Now, your pegs will go onto your Ultimate. So let me bring this back in. You've got little holes here. Now, that means that you can have a massive bow if you want by tying your bow around here, or you can have the smallest little bow you want, and that creates your bow maker. Everything in here is told for you exactly. Everything is explained really well. So if we open this up, we can see straight away we have a card maker, we've got our bow maker, we've got our box maker, envelope maker, we've got pop out and K card creators, we've got decorative embossing, so all these elements, we've got your storage compartment and your accessories. So many things. It then goes on to teach you how to use all those accessories, step-by-step guides. It's got written instructions, anything you need to know, and these honestly are just your basics. Everything you need to know will tell you how to do them. It'll go on to teach you how to tie a bow on your bow maker, how to make your cards on the card section. You've got your shape boxes here, basic box tutorials, which is amazing, aperture cards, everything's in there, including, if I go right to, oh, it was on the next page, this piece here, it gives you your amount of how to make your envelope, which is amazing. So whatever you are doing, it will teach you how to make it. So let's say we want a C5 envelope, which is equivalent to an A6 envelope. So what we're going to do, let's actually do a little tutorial on exactly what you can do with it. So let's pop our pegs back into place.
Yep.
If you do lose any of your items here, we do a little selection on our website where you can buy your little clip. You can buy extra blades, you can buy pokey tools, yes, so you can buy all those extra pieces for your accessory set for your Ultimate Pro.
Lovely. Loads of comments coming about how much they use the Ultimate Pro every day. Mary Pat, love my Ultimate Pro. It makes card and box making so easy. And Miriam was saying, I received the Ultimate Pro, and wow, Sarah was so soft-spoken on the DVD that comes with it sometimes. Learning so much about this tool, shows everything on the USB, should I say, which we're giving away for free, basically, if you're buying the Ultimate Pro. Let me just show you some of the designs while Debbie's just getting her paper sorted out for this, because there's some great collections which you can make on the USB that are coming with it. This is, you're going to get taught. 3D projects is what you're going to get taught. You're going to get taught how to make these wonderful boxes. Perfect. I mean, just, this is all made by the Ultimate Pro. I mean, that is what that's allowing you to do. All right, the paper, you've got to buy that separately, but I mean, come on, this is what you're going to be taught to do. I mean, if you are making this as a business, or if you've got, you know, charity or whatever you're doing your crafting for, imagine, I mean, that in itself, if someone showed you that, a box with a diamond bottom and a flat top, and you said, well, I've made that, I would think you're lying to me. That has all been done by the Ultimate Pro. Again, the storage caddy, let me show you this. I mean, I just pulled it out and it's all there for you. This will be made via the Ultimate Pro. If you need help in tidying, this has all been done following the tutorials which are coming on that 16th anniversary USB, which today we are chucking in free. Perfect. I mean, this, I'll finish this off before we get back to Debbie. I mean, this is just incredible. Open it up, and that is what you're creating. That is what you're going to learn on the USB. Pew, back in together, close the lid, bish, bash, bosh. I mean, that's all what Sarah's going to teach you on that USB, on the Ultimate Pro, which you're getting free within this collection. Right, go then, show us what you got for us now.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the bish bash bosh because that's exactly what you get with the Ultimate. Once you get used to it and once you get it out and use it every single day, you will be so surprised how much you can make with this, which is amazing. So the first thing I want to do, I want to make a card blank. Now I've trimmed my cards to A4 in size, but actually I'm going to trim them again, because what I want to do is I want to create a card that's A6 in size. So all I'm going to do is trim this in half and do it at, let me see, we're going to do that at just before the 1. So I know that is my A4, half of an A4. So just trim that one into 2. And there's a reason why I've got 2 pieces of card as well. So first of all, let's bring that card maker in. So always use your handle side as where you butt your card up against. When you butt your card up against here, you maybe not be able to see it very well. I'm going to sort of tilt it so you can sort of see the writing in here. Now the reason we've done moulded writing, and that is because it will never rub off, but you can see it. It's just the lights that may not be able to see that very well. So this first line tells me it's A5, a gatefolded card. Then it goes to your A4 in gatefolding card. Then you've got a tri-fold card. So you go to wherever they are. So I want a half-fold A5 card size there, so we can just about see that. So I'm going to butt my card up against that, and then I'm going to just crease that into half. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same with another one. But this time I'm going to do it a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and do my gatefold at A5. Okay. So we're going to pop our line in there, then turn it around, and we're going to do that same line for a gatefolded card. So let's move that out the way. We've got our first card blank. So there we go, that will create our little card blank. And then we've got our card here, which we're going to fold this one, fold this back on itself, and then fold the other one back on itself. I've done that, so I think I've cut my card different, but I'm not going to worry too much about it because it's only because I've done my measurements of my card a little bit hazy, but you'll get the gist. Now what I do want to do, I want to create a card using my elements in here.
Okay.
So we can go straight to that middle section. I've got all these different elements here. I'm going to turn it round so you can just see these ones. Where you've got that half folded card design, we can just pop that against here. Now what will happen is I can then use that, sorry, I've done that the wrong way, we're going to go that way. I can then use that card design to put that butterfly into place. Oh, done it wrong again, George. Look, I want to do it in the middle section. There we go, we'll get there eventually. And all I'm going to do is using my tool, you can just have a look and see where you're going to go. And then you literally find that point, and then you go round that circle. You can keep coming up and seeing where that needs to go. And don't worry about it, won't affect your cardstock if you go off it a little bit. And then we're just going to come up and round there. And then again to that top, and then coming down, oh, come off of there, there we go. Got there eventually. And that gives me my butterfly design all around there. Then all you need to do is fold it in half. I'm going to use my smaller scissors. We can then move this across, cut out that line. So just folding this all around. And remember, I'm doing this at the speed of lightning. And just to show you, you would take a little bit more time in doing that. But we're just going to do this bit. So this is how you do a really quick pop-out card. So let's pop that to the side.
Incredible.
I know, exactly.
And then this is what I mean. It's the perfect. I mean, you guys are saying how amazing your Ultimate Pro is because it is just incredible.
And then all we will do is use these bits here. So we're going to just take our tool and pop that onto one side. And then I'm going to do the same on the other one. I'm just going to make sure we can fold that into place. Yep, it's going to be just that little bit out because we cut it a little bit shorter. So fold that over. Now, once we've got that, we need an envelope. So let's just quickly pop into here, go into the back. Tells me for my A6 card envelope, I need a 21 centimetre by 21 centimetre. So let's just grab this one, grab our sheet of card. We're going to go in then at 21 centimetres, which is 8 1/4. So 21 centimetres, and did that say 21? 21 by 21?
21 by 21, I think.
It was, yep. So 21. So again, popping that in there. And then we can pop that to the side. And then bringing in our envelope maker. It's then telling us, I'm going to turn this round so I can actually see my measurements. And then all we're going to do is, where that tells us, it's in there somewhere, there we go. That will tell me that my lines are C and E. So I'm just going to pop that to our first step, and then we're going to go down our lines of C. And then we're going to step up and do the same line C again. And then we're going to turn it to the opposite side, and we're going to do our C line. And then again, step up. I mean, I am doing this really quickly, but Sarah has all the tutorials for all of this. And then we're going to go to our E line where it said to do our E. We're going to step that up, do our E line again. And then the opposite side. So you always do the opposite sides. We're going to go down with the E, step up, pop that E down again. I mean, this is so quickly, but it comes together ridiculously quick.
It really does. And you guys are saying how much you love your Ultimate Pro. Linda, I finally purchased a new Ultimate Pro. Rosalind, my Ultimate is well loved. Purchased mine when it was an HSN years ago. Have been making my own boxes and envelopes ever since. Beth, I use my Pro more and more, making card bases with all the score lines on it, and love the ball maker. And Sherry, I learn a new tip or trick every time there's a demo using the Ultimate Pro.
Oh, it's so good to hear that you guys are all using them, because it really is the most amazing piece of kit.
Yeah.
And then all we're going to do, literally very quickly, just take out our little triangles on the side here. And then we're going to do just a slightly different variant on the edge here because I just want to create a little tab. So we can just create this tab and then the one, oh no, I do want to do that side. So we want to cut those ones out. It's on the bottom piece. So just trimming them out. And then all we will do is to pop this one in, we want our little piece of tape down the edges here and this one. Going to pop that into place, so that creates our little envelope. We can just fold this piece in so we get it really professional looking. So our envelope and then our little card that we make will tuck nicely into there. And there you go, look at that.
Crazy.
An envelope and a pop-out card in no time whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
There we go.
All part of the Ultimate Pro, that great price, £39.99, $69.95. Remember, with that, you are getting the USB that we've created for our 16th anniversary here at Crafters Companion, absolutely free. Sarah is there taking you through tutorials after tutorials where you can create some amazing things. You're going to need some paper pads if you're doing that. We've got some great 300 GSM cardstock for you available, perfect for your construction on your winter villages or whatever you're using them for, or maybe for your envelopes. First of all, we're starting with the Rainbow Pearl. At 20 sheets, you're getting there at 300 GSM. You're starting there with that wonderful yellow. It's called Pearl because you can see that beautiful shine on it. There it is. We've got the yellows, you're getting the green, the teals, you're getting that green as well, purples, pinks as well. That's priced at 39, sorry, not 39, 24, start again, George, $22.99, $24.95. Then we've also got this as well, a perfect little one for you. It's the Retro Rainbow. There it is, a great card. I love this paper, it's stunning. Again, 300 GSM, double-sided. The question is, which side are you going to use for it? And that's what I always want to know, because there's so many beautiful designs. I mean, I love this and think of this perfectly in frames in houses. I'd love that in my house framed. It would look great on the walls. Really good. £19.99, $22 again, $95. Then you've also Paisley patterns, i.e. the Ben Mosby shirt collection. What are you going to have from here? Again, double-sided. I mean, this would look perfect on your walls, wouldn't it? I just imagine them in frames, big box frames on your walls. You've got like add a bit of colour. It is really Ben Mosby. Ben Mosby was a shirt. This is it. $19.99, $22. I mean, mine's checkered, let's be honest. $22.95 as well for you there. I love that, it's gorgeous. Then you've also got this as well, the Paisley pearls. Working alongside them, Paisley patterns, 20 sheets, 300 GSM, all complementing each other as well. Again, it's got a beautiful little, look how good it is. 300 GSM, they're the pinks. Then you've got the yellows for you as well. And you've also got this as well. The blues, this is your wonderful Paisley pearl, shall I say. There is that wonderful black as well. That's gorgeous, that blue there. Then you've also got the blush and blue pearl. Again, a beautiful collection, $22.99, $24.95. You can see the pearl there working. That is beautiful. The beautiful pink indeed, Georgina. Then that more of a salmon, then that beautiful blue, finished with that beautiful green as well. £22.95, $24.95. And then you've got the wonderful blue, blush and blue florals. Again, double-sided 300 GSM, $19.99, $22.95. A great collection indeed. Have a look at our website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. See a full range of our papers and cardstock. However, these are great deals today. Just over 20 minutes left in the show. Loads of you checking this out in your baskets. I'll give you a few minutes and I'll see you back shortly.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet.
The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy. All your crafty must-haves in a flash. Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafters Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set. Quick Buy. Get yours now.
Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's your masterclass brought to you by Crafters Company. My name's George Akid. Just under 20 minutes left of the show before we get ready for our Second Chance Sunday coming up a little bit later on at 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast time. With 20 minutes left, let's do our demo of the show because I'm keen to get that going and I'm excited to see what's going to become. We've got 2 brilliant demos. What have we got for us?
Yeah, we've got our hanging heart ornament. So that was our first one we done, and our beautiful little Buckingham bag.
Buckingham bag.
Buckingham bag.
Buckingham bag. 1 or 2, you got a bit of time on that, guys. No rush. We'll be announcing the winner shortly. We've got our favour boxes. Again, perfect for weddings or Christmas or whatever you've got coming up. I mean, Christmas is a long time away, but you never know. I'm just not used to saying Christmas because we're always making stuff for Christmas. Again, you're getting the stencils and you're getting the dies, very similar to our houses that you saw earlier. This is the ornate favour box, allowing you to cut this out and then die cut it with the next brilliant embellishments. Then you've got the happy heart favour box. If someone's getting married or you're going to propose, this would be perfect. Then you've also, not me, you've also got the country cottage favour box and finishing off the locking heart box as well. This, as it says, locking heart, the heart connects at the top. Perfect. Price today at £27.18, $31.92. An incredible saving of 60%. We're giving deals away. I thought Second Chance Sunday was later on. I didn't think this was a cartload, but my goodness, are we giving things away today? Debbie, how do these work?
Really simply, so you've got your main worker die, which is a circle. I've added that onto just some white cardstock and we're going to run those through. So this one, because it's the circle one, is slightly bigger. It is a 6x6 die, which it just fits on your Gemini Junior plates. But what you might find is it might not cut to the edges. So I would recommend that you put this one onto your Gemini plate. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So let me just take this one off and take that one out so you can see how beautiful it cuts out. I love the fact that you get that circle and the heart one with the heart-shaped one. So you're getting like that added bonus die, if you like. Yeah, if you bring in, let me bring in my Gemini plates. You'll be able to see with these it literally does touch end to end. So the die right at the very top and the bottom tends not to cut like completely and then pops this way. So you can do it, but what you might need to do is cut it one way and then cut it the other way, because this way you'll get your cut lines across here, and then that way you'll get your cut lines across the other ways where it's missed. So you would be able to do it because it is a 6x6, but I just wanted to let you know that if you do have a Gemini Junior, you might find just those very tips might be squeezed through. Right, so we've got our die. What I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to bring in again my scoreboard just to go down the centre to make sure we score that with no problem when folding. So we're just going to hold that to the top, and then we're going to do our top one there as well. So once we've done that, it has got your score lines in there, but I just think it gives you a really crisp, professional finish afterwards. So I'm going to bring in my crushed velvet, and then I'm going to bring in my parakeet as well. Two really beautiful colours that blend amazing together. So we're going to just put our ink daubers into the ink pad. So just making sure we load that right up. And then I'm going to use this to go round at the bottom. Parakeet's one of our favourites on the team. It's the one we use lots of. Just works really well, especially with your crushed velvet. So just bringing that ink in, going round the designs. So obviously it's nice to be able to cut through your coloured cardstock, but it's also really nice just to be able to add that touch of blending if you want to. So.
Can you look at the townhouse stencil and let me know what the little stencil is for? Let me have a look for you. I think it was maybe a kennel. Let me have a quick look for you. You carry on with that. I love that dye, that colour. Is that the parakeet?
Yes, parakeet, and then we're using, I'm just going to grab myself just a piece of tissue so I don't take that ink away. Now what I love about it, look at this, it blends into sort of two colours. So you've got that sort of darker blue at the edge. It's so nice. They just go lovely together. If you are someone, a bit of an inky fan, these two colours work beautifully together. So just tying that in. And all I'm doing is doing sort of circular motions to blend that. And that gives us our beautiful, I mean, look how that looks, from a white piece of card to absolutely stunning. This would look as good as well if you wanted to do it with mirror card in the middle. You could almost have it as like a freestanding mirror. You could do it as a, what's the word, what's that, the ball that they look through to tell... crystal ball, yes, you could make it. You could put acetate, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you could even use it as a snow globe at Christmas as well. So lots of different things that you can do. So where was that piece of tissue that I had? Let's pop that in. Just clear my workings. Right, again, just because I know we're running short of time, I've already put some of these together, and you literally just stick one down, then turn it over, stick the next, turn it over, stick the next, turn it over, and you're left with your one here. So I've got my 1, 2, 3, and then I've got 2 more to stick down here. So this time all I'm going to do is bring in a scrap piece of card, and then we're going to use our glue, our dotty tape pen, should I say, just to stick that together.
Love it. Let's look then at the little stencil for the townhouse. It is all one big stencil, which what Debbie made earlier during the show, that wonderful little townhouse with a little spike glue.
Is it maybe the die set that she means?
I've had a look at the dies as well. I can't see anything little by itself, but we'll have another look. But I can't see anything. But maybe you can make a doghouse.
If you've got a picture, then let us know. What was said?
The townhouse. Can you look at the townhouse stencil and let me know what the little stencil is for? I was thinking it was maybe a kennel. No instructions or picture.
So all I can think of is it might have been that little door.
I've got the boards, that's why I was looking. Let me get the boards for you. That's what we're here to do. We want to help you out.
Absolutely.
Let's have a look. Throw it to the camera.
I'm just going to be busy sticking these.
Yeah, I can't. all very concentrating right now. That's
Yeah, we're all just gone quiet because we're looking at the boards.
Maybe are the doors, like you said, and the windows. That's what I can think.
Oh, sorry, you said the one I used, so I was thinking of the little door because that might look like a little dog's house.
Sorry, I
but
thought, I
that's
got
a
confused.
different one.
Yeah,
that
sorry,
one.
that is the townhouse there I've got. Yeah, I think it is the door that we're looking at.
You might have an extra little bit.
Maybe you've got a collector item. There'll be someone out there pay a lot of money for that.
Absolutely. Oh, I didn't need to do that twice, did I? Look, so how many have we got now? I keep getting confused of how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've done 7, so I better do another one as well. So let's do an 8 one because 8 is what we say is the maximum to put on. If your cardstock's thinner, then I think you can get away with putting extras on. So, but we say sort of maximum of 8. So I've got my last one here, which I've already put through my sticker maker.
I think someone said they used 12 before. They've done 12 when we
Oh,
did this
okay.
day. Yeah, I think someone said they've done 12. But like you said, it's a thicker GSM on the cardstock.
Yeah, so what happens when you put more on, it makes it harder to fold.
Yeah.
So because obviously all those pieces in the middle meet. So that's why we recommend 6 to 8. But actually, yeah, you can put as many as you want. We were saying earlier, if you made them out of tissue paper, you could do them like those decorations at Christmas. So they all fan out and you have loads of tissue paper ones, which would be quite nice.
Yes, I think my nan used to have a pair that she used to hang up in the house, you know, like a Christmas decoration.
Okay.
One with a snowflake and one with a bell as well.
Oh, nice.
Used for years and years, and then I don't know where they are now.
No, it's weird, isn't it? It just all get ruined, I suppose, or left in the loft somewhere.
My nan used to put cotton through chocolate bars and then hang them, like she'd get a thread
Oh,
needle.
my nan used to do that.
Chocolate bars and thread them and then hang them on the
tree.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you know what, George? I'd forgotten my nan even done that. You're right, she used to do that as well.
Was, she'd puncture the chocolate. So you'd open it and you know when chocolate was that weird, like, different colours because it's gone a bit, the air's got to it, and you'd be like, you didn't want to seem ungrateful. But it was like, oh, thanks, Nan, thank you.
Right, so we're just popping that in order, but look, you can see there, so we've got 8 designs there, so all of there, and then we've got our little hanging one as well. So we've got our presents this time. I've just done the presents, and I've coloured these using our Spectrum alcohol markers.
Yeah.
And I've also done a little bow, and I do want to show you how these work because they're super easy to do. I love having a little bow to do. So you've got the die. In this one, you're getting a butterfly die. So if I bring this back in, you're getting that your main working die, the circle, with a butterfly hanging, but you're also getting this die where you can cut your elements out to create your little bow. All you're going to do, this is your little towels at the bottom.
Yeah.
This piece here, I'm going to bring in my pokey tool, and all I'm doing is stretching the fibres in my card. Just hold the middle and turn that over the top, sort of just that flicking action, and that's going to stretch your fibres, allowing them to be stuck down. So all I'm going to do is bring in my little precision glue bottle, and then we can pop that just in the centre, and then I'm also just going to put some onto there. So and all you're going to do is push these centre pieces down into each other and just hold that while that glue takes hold. So just leave it a few seconds.
Yep.
If you want to keep these nice and round, put a little bit of glue gel in there first, and then that will hold it down. You've also got your little element that you can put around it, but I'm just for quickness, I'm just going to pop this into place. So you've got a beautiful little stitched edge bow. And if I bring, oh, I've lost it. I had one and it's disappeared. Never mind, I'll show you my finished one. But look at that, oh, it's right in front of me. And then just colour it, and then you create these beautiful little bows. So nice and easy to create that.
Yeah.
Then what we're going to do is stick this one into place, and then we will tie that together. So I've got one on that backing sheet. So let's just finish it with those. Again, you can put as many as you want there. 6 and 8 is a good choice. Pop that into place, and then we thread our twine again through there.
Love it. Loads of you getting in touch about this. Remember, you can send in your pictures. We always love to see what you've created on here on Crafters TV. We are one big happy family. Don't forget, email us studio@crafterscompanion, plural.co.uk. At studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'd love to see your picture. I know a few of you asking to send them in. We'd love to see them, wouldn't we, Debbie? We'd love to. She's concentrating. I can tell she's concentrating. She's literally not
This is not falling this time.
Yes, it is. She's like,
there we
threading it
go.
on.
Look, I've threaded it right on the right way. We're going to thread it through there. We're going to tie it to the top so it's not going to fall. I have every faith in this one this time.
When the words of George Michael, you've got to have faith, faith, faith.
So just tightening that one. There we go. I'm really loving this one. I love all the little elements to this, George. There's so many fun elements. Again, great to be really crafty with these. Colour them in whatever you want, or just use them with the coloured cardstock, and they're going to look fabulous.
Absolutely. And do you know what? We talked about this the other day as well. You don't necessarily have to just use the elements provided. All right, they provide the symmetry and they make it a little bit easier. But you can make a lovely picture collage if you've got a couple of pictures hanging in the middle there.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, there's so much fun you can have with them. And I know that you guys do that anyway. I know you guys explore different ways to use these every single time.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bow to put along the top. So let's use our glue gel. So we'll pop that on the top there. And then I've just got some little stars. So we can pop some stars around. So again, just coloured these in the colours that we've got in that present, which is lovely. But again, you are the designer of your makes. And you just put the little stars wherever you want them, or decorate them with anything else. And if you're going for that full collection, you literally can just mix and match them, mix and match all those embellishments, and they're going to look fabulous. So I'm going to pop that one in there, and there we go. We're going to leave it at that.
So
but look
lovely.
how beautiful that little, I mean, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
It really is. And there's so much fun you can have with these. You can see this great collection that I've got here in front of me. You can do love hearts, Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe you want to invite people to a summer cocktail. Maybe you want to have a little summer party coming up. There it is for you, perfect for you. Having a look at those great, wonderful designs that you see there. A great little collection. All made possible with those beautiful ornate dies. Every single one is going to be different. I mean, this is perfect Valentine's Day. I love that. Talking of these everyday hanging ornament collections, they have become the demo of the show. That is right, Debbie. Your demo with a wonderful little flower that you made right at the top of the show is the winner of demo of the show. So we'll be demo of the day. Join us later on for Second Chance Sunday, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. on East Coast time. Before we go anywhere, I'm going to remind you of this wonderful little collection with this Country Village complete collection, 85 elements and a massive saving of 70% off. Remember, you can buy them individually, and there are smaller bundles available. Head to the website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. See that full great range. Remember, you can see them all. There's all the different stencils, dies and stencils, all working hand in hand together. You've got the Manor House, again, that's with the die, with the stencil that comes with it. Buy it separately if you need to. Then you've also got the Townhouse, again. We've had a look, I can't see that separate die. It's all one big stencil, all one big tracing area for you. Then you've also got the Cosy Cottage. And there it comes alongside with the template. Don't think you just have to use the dies that come with the corresponding ones. No, my friends. You can have as much fun and play with these as much as you wish. Then you've also got the thatched cottage template there as well. Then the church. Oopsie, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I've knocked, oh, everything's flying off. Then you've got the village church. I've ruined it all. Again, with the template. And then there we go. You can have the village textures, the stamps as well. All priced at a ridiculous price, $42.86. Bear in mind, just ignore that. Just ignore that all there. It's bearing in mind that 2 of those dies are worth that price alone. Debbie, I mean, there's so much fun you can have with this, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. So many. So look at all these pieces. If I bring these all across, 4 of the different types of houses, making such a pretty, beautiful little village, even being able to add the little chimney pots, even being able to have that little clock on the edge. I love this one. I think that's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But absolutely imagine your little child playing with these and having so much fun, especially when you've got the opening doors here that you can put things in, hide little treats in there. I think whoever said earlier about having the candles inside, I mean, such a lovely accessory to any room that you've got. They're so gorgeous. The fact of the matter is they are so comprehensive as a set. If I just turn this round and look at all these differences, all the roof tiles, they look amazing
really
using your inks, and all of these have been done so the stamping on them, I mean you can really see it on the back there, but that brickwork in the back, using your heat embossing tools to create them is amazing. So they're great for dimensionals, but what about creating all these little boxes? We've got those, but I mean look at this. Created, so this is not with this collection. This one, sorry, I've switched, George. It's just because I had a few different ones. I just wanted to show those double-sided dies. We haven't got many left. They're a great one to have, which are absolutely gorgeous. You just have to decide which sort of, well, you don't have to decide. I think you get all of them. So you're getting all those different ones to be able to make them. This has got little candles in here, little tea lights in there. So creating these little boxes, I mean, very easy to create a little football design, which is just amazing. So you'll definitely want to go with some of those and absolutely love them.
Absolutely. Guys, what a brilliant masterclass. Time's flown by. 2 hours have flown by. Don't forget, talking of 2 hours, we're back in 2 hours, myself and Debbie, to wrap up this week with Second Chance Sunday. It's going to be brilliant. 7 p.m. here in the UK and 2 p.m. on the East Coast. Don't forget, guys, starting tomorrow, we've got a brand new February schedule. We've got something a little bit exciting for you, February. We are doubling our entire time here on Crafters TV. Join us tomorrow, 8 a.m. here in the UK, 3 a.m. on the East Coast, 12 a.m. on the West Coast for our brand new 5-hour show of Wake Up Call mixed with Create, Chat and Craft. Debbie and Ben are going to be here for tomorrow. Then I'm going to be rejoining you tomorrow from 2 p.m. 9 a.m. on the East Coast for 3 hours worth of crafty goodness, and then we'll finish the day off with 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. in the UK, 1 p.m. on the East Coast for even more crafty goodness. 3 hours worth of shows. But in the meantime, 2 p.m., 8 p.m. here in the UK, Second Chance Sunday with myself and Debbie. We'll see you then.